Okay, welcome back everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the build and Fallout 4. I think I'm actually missing an item. I'm looking for a special ring. No, my weight is super high, so the ring should be equipped, but I think that's just an effect. I need to go to Vault 111 and check on something. Come here.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear.
I need to go and see if the stuff's in Vault 11. The ring should be in here. I think maybe it's been moved because I took the mod back out. There's actually a mod that allows you to build up here as well, which sounds like a good idea, but as I said, there's enough for me to do as it is anyway. I gotta press the button. I keep forgetting I gotta pay. Ah. I wish I could build in this place. It'd be great. Is it not in here? It's not equipped it anywhere. It should tell me what I've got equipped it. Pint-sized slasher. There's nothing else equipped it apart from that. It's no sense. The powerful ring I usually have equipped it. I don't see it anywhere. I might have to. Oh god, I should add the cheat room. That's so annoying. We'll see what I do. I don't know where it is. I was getting behind it. It's so bad today. Today's been really bad. Like streams have just been crashing like all the time. I had to say that it will crash in twice earlier, and then they ran for like 4 hours straight perfectly. So really. Ring. There should be an item that gives me super high defense. I don't know why I have like no defense. My defense should be super high with the ring I usually have. Should have my cheat room on, but I don't. I don't put the cheat room in because it's probably going to crash this stream a lot of times. Wow. Actually, I think the cheat room is actually one of the most cleanest mods there is. Out of all the mods possible. I don't really feel like I have any issues with it. Come on, this is playing up so much. Okay, keep work. I'm even doing a lot. I do want to start getting around to building really though. I don't want to go out and fight. I might do a little bit of fighting. I can definitely stay alive anyway with the guns I've got. I can blow through enemies, but it's quite peaceful here actually. So like I'm gonna create anything, I have to use particular materials. So I have to use the same sorts of materials I use for this place. Whatever building, I have to use the same. Otherwise I don't connect on very well. Okay, there you go.
Not sure how much of this fresh air and sunshine.
I still haven't got the dog to move yet. Dogs, move.
Wish I knew my dad.
Oh, hey there. Nice to
died
see
when
you.
I was
Oh,
just a
nice to meet
baby,
you. What are
right?
you building tonight?
I kind of makes me sad.
I guess I'm just trying to get Sanctuary done. I want to kind of get the walls and everything in. I might expand on some of these buildings a little bit. We'll see how long it takes. I might also have to move a lot. Hopefully nothing crashes. I was going to do a little bit of fighting, but I can't seem to get my armor. My armor, I usually have a ring that gives me like super defense. I don't know, I have like super healing. But it's confusing because I can't see the ring equipped anywhere. But maybe it just disappeared or something. Okay. Okay. Do I have a similar building? I guess the hospital building that I was building is similar to this one. I feel like I want to build... I want to obviously have some sort of a nice outer wall. I do want to reshape these a little bit at some point, we'll see. Kind of right now it's just a basic shape. We can always mold them to some degree. I honestly don't know if I like the resident. I like this resident building, but I feel like putting it in white just doesn't look very good. It's like way too shiny. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's not my fault. Or maybe I end up changing this for a blue building. Blue's probably a bit better. I wish there were more walls. I guess the only walls you've got... I guess I want this to be a house. I would like to position it differently. Yeah, I'm going to move you over there. Maybe. I don't know right now. I feel like I want to build this room just more differently. I do want to build some windows in as well, so maybe we'll think about it. The major issue is, there any issue with building a door there? I don't think so, but... we'll keep on him. Oh, it's you from NCUS, North... Oh, is that North Carolina? I hope it is. I'm not too good with states overall, but... Let's see. Okay, I can put this on. Fine. I'm not too sure if I like these. The thing is, I can't really put like Creation Club content and Vault stuff together. They don't fully. Oh. Can't really go any further. The thing is, this isn't a very big house. So this kind of takes up more room than the others do. I think it's okay for now. I can always do more than one floor, but... Oh, wait, okay. Okay. I've also got some additional places to work with the Creation Club anyway, with the condos to work with. I've got the Shroud Manor to edit. I can edit the underground in that. I don't really want to edit the Nuka Calf or anything, but... We'll think about that shit. Probably put some windows. I do want to put some windows. The only problem is the windows on these are awful. Like, they're such large windows. Like, I don't want really a window, honestly, that large. But I can't really put any other windows in. Again, I'm looking to change. I feel like I do actually want to change these walls, because this is like so bright during the day. Some of the others aren't too bad, but this is so over the top bright. I can't stand it. Oh, these are thin walls though, but these aren't even the same walls. I honestly feel like these walls will look a lot better. Oh, sick. Okay. Still one tooth back. Oh, sick. Don't want it to go over the edge. Why is that so tricky? Wait, wait. I don't know. Maybe I'll change the residence floor, add more space though, but... Why won't it line up? Why does it always want to go off the edge? Maybe that'll work a little bit better because it'll connect like here. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect start. Come on. It's gonna look a bit better than the real white shine. Oh, we're working. Yeah, I'm from the UK. The white, I just don't, they don't, they stand out really weirdly. I feel like you want the place to look nice, but the thing is, if I put lights on the building, I don't want it to be, it's just going to be so shiny, even without lights, it will stand out. And that's not really good. You're going to add, you want to add stuff to it, but if it's already bright, there's nothing to add to it. Probably the biggest issue. I can obviously expand on some of these, like this one I can expand. Some of the others I can't because there's buildings behind them, but you know it. But some of these buildings have plenty of space to expand on. I mean, it's going to be quite a long time before I get around to doing VR and that. You have a huge amount of space to do with that. Obviously, Sanctuary is actually quite big compared to some of the other settlements, but... Still thinking what to do with it. I use these ones because they're resident floors, but maybe I should just go with all wooden floors. This cafe is so big, it's like way bigger than the other ones. I always build a really large building there and I do not know why. But again, a lot of these buildings can still be expanded on. To a degree, there's actually quite a bit of space to work with a lot of those. The armory, we can try to expand on it, but not really by a lot. This house here can actually be quite big overall. My house probably looks the smallest, that's what's weird, like... It's not too bad, I don't need that big of a house, but... My own private kitchen, I guess. We got a cafe anyway, so... I don't really know what I'm going to do with half the buildings, though. Because I got, like, administration and the atrium, I guess. So, actually, I was thinking of putting different walls on the ends. I can't really attach it. The annoying thing is I can't attach certain things. I'd love to be able to attach different walls to these walls, but you can't. So I think they're already quite alright, but... These don't look very good anyway. Even if you want to put these in, they don't fit in. That's just annoying. Size-wise, they never fit in. Yeah. Okay, can't lose my head. Oh! Hey, Power Armor Chris, how are you? I think the walls are okay. I don't really think I want to change the inside of the building. I mean, there's not really much more to do in that regard. I think I'll just try to plaster the walls with posters and stuff and make this look quite unique if I have to. Okay. Over here should be the barbers. Wait. Thing is, the barbers looks quite boring. The walls are, yeah, it's just like metal. I think I'll probably try to put we could either go with something different, but I'm thinking of putting barbers maybe on the inside and then giving it a better outside wall maybe. I mean, I could probably give it... I'm thinking of some sort of a barber area on the inside, but then making the outside look different at least, so it doesn't look terrible. Okay, it's a bit hard to put together, but we're gonna get there. If I get it started up, that's the problem. It's hard a lot of times to get walls to line up properly. It's not liking me. Okay. Can't start from the corner, that's the... It doesn't matter too much anyway, I guess. It will. The only issue is I probably want to put a door... Actually, I probably want to put a door on this side. I think if I put there... Won't be enough space if I put a full-size wall in, then I haven't got enough space to put a door in. Put in that space. Kind of what I want to put in. Do have a large outside area. I have these outside areas just because I try to use certain floors, and therefore I need to have foundations to cover the outside, so I don't have like floating parts of floors in. Otherwise, I feel like it just looks terrible if you do that. Oh, do I have any? I have a bunch of... I have about 10 mods in, probably, activated. Most of them are for building and that. I have a couple of ones for weapons, but not too many. I guess right now I'm mostly doing... But I don't want to put too many at once. I tend to put, like, fighting ones in or building ones in, depends what I'm doing. I don't want to do too much at once, let's say. It's one step over, so I can't put a full length in because they were too far. Yeah, give us. Okay, that's what I want. It's just barber. Barber's not too bad. I mean, could expand the barber if I want to expand it backwards, take the wall out and move it. There's certainly space for the barber to expand, another space. I don't know, I'd say this is my house, but it is very tiny. But it's sort of in the middle of the vault. I mean, if I think this is smaller than the one next to it, I could put my house there. We'll see how much space we get out of it. But I think right now I don't need a large house, really. You know, kitchen area, bed area. Probably need my own bed area, obviously. Residents will have to share a bed area, really. Then I want to build something that looks a bit better from the outside. I mean, if we just built over the whole thing, it's like, okay, fine, but... I want to build something that looks a bit nicer from the outside. I can probably build... those, some sort of, like, light, nicer looking walls on the outside. Well, I do have the small buildings. I don't look at the small walls that much. A lot of the small walls are probably for houses and that. But again, they don't stick out very well. Definitely not my sort of walls. This is a sort of house, but I'd like this quite a bit. I don't really think I can put it over the top of anything. It's a bit annoying. If I could put it over the top, that would be great. Do I think this would look good? See, I feel like this would look good now. I wish I could put this over the... I don't know. I'm feeling like I quite like this. I wish there were more different types of wall areas. Wait. Do I think this would look good? Come on, Gray. It's a little bit high for my liking. Surprisingly taller than a lot of the others. I don't know. I do quite like the basic of that one. I feel like there's actually a lot of walls I'm not noticing because there are so many menus, but sometimes there's not things that you realise are actually going to be you quite like. Structures. These are just floors. Ah, we have got Barber Foundation. I didn't even notice that. I mean, it doesn't look. Oh, it does look different though. Yeah. Guess it's more of a larger one. I almost could be used as a Barber Foundation. Now I think about it. Is it any different? I guess it kind of is the same. Maybe I'll use that as the Barber Foundation. If I do that, then I could probably expand the building if I did that and use Barber Foundation. It's just larger squares instead of smaller squares, but I don't know. I kind of put these down because they're meant to be Barber floors, so it's like perfect. But then these are pretty good as it is. These look cleaner though. I can't. Get out of it. Get out of it. I feel like this floor looks more scruffy than this one. That's why it looks. Maybe not. Maybe it's still a mess. Maybe I'll shuffle these out and put these ones in. Let me utilize more space though it would. Right. I wish it was slightly higher so I could have like a root cellar, you know what I mean? I feel like it's really hard to build a cellar. I'm probably going to put these in instead. Why is this game not allowing me to like do stuff properly? I need to get out of this car, Jesus Christ. Why can't the game just let me teleport out of things? Even... I just want a ladder. It's like super hard to find a ladder. You're like, really? I just want to get my way back out of this building. I'm sure there's a whole lot of... Oh, stairs in here, isn't it? I should know that. Why is it so hard to build a pair of stairs? Instead. Okay. How have we moved so much? What? Oh, yeah. Seems to have moved back properly. They should fit in. They're 3 Peter. That's it. Why can't it? What? Oh. See, it's already out of place. That's why I won't go in. We'll just put them straight across here instead. The only part I need is the front part, really. I keep forgetting what stuff is sometimes. Do you know how to group select? That will help you. I don't know how to group select. I don't know if there's a trick to it or not. There must be some sort of a trick to it. Maybe it's a PC thing. I haven't seen anything on PlayStation to allow for anything to really work. Even the glitch items they give you are terrible. They don't actually do anything. Barber. I do want to put an outside look, don't I, as well? Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, okay. Okay, first bit. I think it's a bit too far forward, isn't it? I think I need to have whatever I want to have on the outside. Then I think I want to put those ones in, but I want to put something in front of it. Maybe make it look a bit better. So I want to kind of go for the... See if there's any good walls in here. Structure, wood, walls. Nah, it's just very basic wood, I guess. I don't really think this is gonna... This looks horrible though, to be honest, this one. I think if I want the inside wall area, I have to kind of... I'm gonna have to go with it, because I haven't got many options outside of that. Ooh, I haven't thought about these, so I don't think these really work, but I haven't really thought about these floors yet. Boxcars, doors, we'll think about doors soon. I think I'm just gonna have to stick with that. Not exactly filled with options. What if he wants some other better, nicer work? I guess maybe we'll just stick with it. Maybe I'll just have to spruce it up. I need to think about the lavatories. I guess I'm just going to connect them probably to, yeah. I don't really want to go with it. It's a bit plain. I guess I'm going to have to try to make it look a bit better. Okay, we could do that. Put Alt for walls in a line, snap. Concrete pillar slightly lower. But with English please. Put on 4 walls in a line. Put Alt for walls, Simon. 3 walls in a line, snap together. Place a concrete pillar. What is a concrete pillar? I don't have a concrete select. A glitch item? You have a concrete... Wait. You must have... You have a glitch item. Where is it? Where is it? It's all the same, isn't it? It's metal, yeah. Concrete pillars slightly lower than the walls, but close to them. Hold the select button when targeting the... What does the select button mean? Okay, select button. What is a select? That's not a button. This is concrete. It's what? This is metal. Wait. Structures concrete. Well, that's not easy to find because my workshop is all messed up because of the other stuff. Maybe it'll be easier. Yeah, maybe it's still easier. That's easy. That's still a messed up one though because these aren't original concrete pieces. Near but lower. There you go. The select button when target is used. Select button. That's not a button on a controller. Okay, oh, no. Select button. Hold X. That doesn't do anything. Oh, well, that works. Okay. I don't know if it's not even written in the menu though to do that. I know I'm stuck. Okay, I'm stuck inside the building now. Half the buttons aren't instructed. The thing is, it moved the whole thing. That's the problem. I guess because it's stuck in the floor. Does this really help? I don't know if it helps too much. Like, when I'm building, I build piece by piece because it needs to be meticulously put together. I mean, yeah, I can move the whole building, I guess, but I feel like I've got my buildings down right now, but it definitely help. It might help. They don't really give any instructions, plus they didn't really give you any materials when they started. There's obviously a lot of glitch items. They tell you how to, like, glitch. I've seen people do it where they've glitched like a table, then put a carpet underneath it, and then put... But it really, it's very difficult to understand it all. Right. You get these walls in. I'm getting better at the menu now, though. I get much better at knowing where to go. I think at first when I put the mods in, I get a little bit lost. Having to, like, find where everything is written. Okay, concrete. Barber walls. Can I put another... I need to put a door in, don't I? I got a whole piece left. I have, yeah. Okay. What time is it? 45. The rug glitch seems confusing, but I haven't really got down to doing this sort of that detail of trying to build. I feel like I've got a lot to build. I feel like though the more I build, the more problems I'm gonna have with glitches because there's gonna be so much going on. But I think if I don't overdo it, some settlements you can't build a lot though anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But it's gonna be way too long. I think one of the most annoying things is when you want to put a ceiling in. And if you start like a wall one block along, when you put a ceiling in, it goes like one over a foundation. Just wait up, come on. Okay. Okay, ooh, no. Okay. No, line up. Okay. Doesn't look any... Did I not make this larger? I made it longer, but... Wasn't there literally a whole back part? I think I shrunk it down without thinking about it. Okay, wait, I need to... I didn't... Brick floors? Yeah. No, not in floors. What the... It was in wood, wasn't it? Yeah. I made this one larger, right? I need to expand this a little bit. Wait. I didn't realize I expanded this earlier, 3 out. I seem to have chopped it back without realizing it. Okay. Okay, it should be 3. Okay, here you go. One over. How's it gone? What? Like. Yeah. big enough as it is. I think it's probably too much for a barber. I think right now the smallest house I've got is actually my house, but I do want to put some windows in here. I think, as I say, all the windows are like really large. It feels awful to have such large windows. I feel like I just want some nice looking. Maybe I'll find some windows I can add in, but I doubt it. It's annoying that you can't like mix and match certain types of stuff together. I don't know if I need to put all the windows in. I guess it makes my house a bit too open, but I don't know. I feel like it feels really awkward not to have like across the whole front, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just, I don't know. I'll think about it, but. I don't want to be presumptuous. That's shocking, to be honest. Most people wouldn't say that. Most people would be like, oh, I'm just going to drop my links in here. That's fine. I mean, yeah, the size glitch, I can obviously drop items and then pick them up or whatever. It does take a little bit of time to bring it back down. I think right now we're almost at max, but we've got most of the buildings. I want to see though, because there are a lot of items here, so there probably is some sort of a nice window, but a lot of them don't want to connect to other found like pieces. I want to go for most. The thing is, most of the stuff in the Creation Club, there's not really many walls of that. Also, most of the foundation also is quite rubbish in the Creation Club. I have items, but I need to go on with the walls firstly. Though I do want to try out the carpets though, but you can't like position the carpets very well. Okay, this is supposed to be a residence. Again, I think I'll kind of use the same walls for the other one. I might as well, really. See, I could make it look different, but. What I want in there? Yeah. Where's the stairs for this one? I bought them over there. But that reminds me. Oh, right. Speaking of changing this for these foundations. You're gonna put these in instead, because I don't know why I didn't change these out already. Can put them back in pretty quickly anyway. To say, it always takes such a long time because there's always stuff I'm fiddling with. But I think these look a bit better. They're also probably going to get involved with the rest of the building as well. I'm thinking I'll just build this over the whole thing. I'll put the walls back in. Oh no, no, over here. I also do need to try to put some windows in, probably as well. So we'll change some of these out and put windows at some point. But I feel like I get so focused when I start building. I could literally go on forever and not even think about anything. Okay. Could always expand it to the end though and leave the door out, but we'll think. I think I'm gonna think about modifications or slight deviations later on. Okay. Oh, I'll have a... make some dinner and sleep later. Oh, you too, have fun, have a great night. Have a great night, Bizarro. I think I'll try to have a good night. I'm always up way too early gaming, but... get out of it, Strong. Call me trouble. I think it's pretty good. I put these in again because they were resident floors, but I guess they are for a vault, but I at least want to utilize the different pieces to a degree. I haven't got that many buildings left. I can get this next one down pretty quickly. I think once I get this sort of groundwork done, then I'll really start getting into making any sort of changes I want, but it's probably best to work with one building at a time though, really, because I don't want to swap between items and everything. I want to kind of go through one menu. Obviously, if I do like the CAF and that, the Coca-Cola, Nuka-Cola, I can just go through all the items in that one selection pretty easily. Some of the other stuff is probably going to be more varied. I might spruce it up and add a bit more variation with some of the other materials, but I do hate like the glitching you got underneath, but like all I've done is put foundations, put a wall over it. It's as if they want me to put a wall over the edge, which really just wouldn't make any sense. Have like a floating wall. Kind of what we want, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what to do with the administration though and atrium, but I think the atrium will probably be like a chill out place. Different to some of the others, but I still put the door in, don't I? Where? I still put the door in before the end, I was going to say. Don't know why I do that, I'm just like, yeah, put the door in. Like that. The weird shaped ones, I find those weird shaped walls the hardest. I'm like, how are you supposed to put those in? Weird shaped walls and doors. Don't really fit in very well, that's the problem. I wish they made like a Fallout Builder game and it was just like, well, I don't mean like Fallout Builder, but like, I think the whole point is you could have like your own vault and you could like multiplayer and you could build your own vault. I wish they brought out like a Fallout Shelter, but unlike the actual game, because the actual game is quite boring. But you could have like an actual open, a big world game. Kind of like this, but in that vault way, and you have your own vault, and you can go out into the Commonwealth and have your own like place to go back to. I think that would be a great game. I mean, imagine if you had like a Fallout game and you could carry over your characters from one game into like this game that they allowed you to like build a vault and a settlement, and you take all the characters from all the previous games. Obviously, starting from like the new gen or whatever, but because I think it's super hard to get your hands on the old games anyway. But then you might say, well, that's wrong though, because then you're enticed to buy all the other games. And it's like, yeah, well, you should. Like, want to support the series, do it. What's going on? Like, what? Why is there not enough space? This doesn't make any sense. The wall should perfectly line up. What? Oh, I was gonna say there must be a mistake somewhere here. It's like the tiniest bit difference. There's gotta be enough space there for a... Oh no, it's not. I thought there's at least enough space for a full wall, but there's not. Three pieces, isn't it? Oh, it is four, then it should be a half wall. No, but that doesn't make any sense. There can't be four or a half wall, because then I can get a full wall in. I can't get a... okay, there you go. Okay, I should be able to get a full wall in. I mean, if not, it doesn't make any sense. This is probably the biggest building I have. And it somewhat makes sense. Though I do want to move these because... well, actually, I might shift this building down one more size because... yeah. If I do that, then I'm going to need to shift. Foundation pieces down this one side. I shift it down one more, it won't be so big and it'll kind of fit in a bit better. Small section. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit better size-wise. Doesn't have to go on the footpath either, which is pretty good. I'm hoping all the ladders fit in because the like 3 or 4 of the ladders before seemed to function when I tried them out, so I'd hope all of them will function. You can get up here, clearly you can. You must be able to get up here. Well, show it to me, Strong. Show it to me. Go on. Well done, strong. You can do that. Well done. You get a medal. You get a medal. Special medal. I do feel like I should take a lot of this out. I mean, I have stuff. Take it off now. I can always work with later on. I'd rather just get rid of this right now. And I want to get some plotting. I don't know if I have them right now. There's planters that you can use. I think I might need the mod for like plant stuff at some point. And this is meant to be the atrium. Don't really know what an atrium fully would look like. I mean, we could always modify the atrium, but this is the atrium floor. Where is it? Atrium. I feel like I want to make the atrium look different though on the outside. You always could give it a better outside look and then... Actually, I was going to build a Christmas one as well. I've got to think about where to put that. Right now I haven't really got this. I originally planned for it, but the amount of space I've taken up, the amount of buildings I've already used. It's weird really, because you'd think they just have all the materials in here, but most of the walls seem to be separated somewhere else. Okay. I'm sure I get a drink. I'm so focused, I'm barely getting anything to drink. Okay. Okay. What I want to put in is... oh, the brick section, don't I? I want to put this in. I feel like I want to put this on the outside, maybe. Maybe we'll just put basic walls. I don't know. Maybe we'll build these on there. I was going to build the other vault wall. I feel like most of the vault stuff looks pretty terrible. Maybe in a vault it looks okay, but it's hard to like put outside. Also, like super easy to put these ones in as well. Okay, ooh. Why can't I attach it in? put some windows in as well. Why can't I connect this to... There you go. God, I should be able to connect that. Feels a little bit out of place. That door frame's out of place. I don't know why the door frames keep getting out of place for some reason. It's a real struggle to get it to line up. Ah, there you go. Okay, it lines up better if I flip it. The buildings are very... I feel like I've built these two buildings as the biggest. And... oh, this one. I guess I put this in pale white. This isn't going to work out. The barber looks great, but I want to put something on the outside because it's just like too pale white. I feel like it's too far forward though. I probably need to bring it back and then change. I wish I could put some sort of an outside wall. It looks weird though, because that is the top part, but I don't really think it's going to work out. Maybe. I do want to sort of mix stuff together, because there certainly is a lot to go with things. Wait, is this on the step? Oh, it's on overreach anyway. I just realised there was an overreach of the area. Slightly reaches onto the step area, which I don't want. To bring that back. That's where I need it. Obviously brought it just a bit too far forward, that's the problem. I feel like I want to try to do a mix and match between some different... I can certainly put those other ones in. They do look a bit unusual, but... I mean, maybe I could go with... Oh no, where are they? Unusual walls that unusual wall pieces I saw earlier. I think there was more of a house one, that's the problem. These don't go in, it's a bit annoying. It's just a big grey piece, it's terrible. I don't mind this one too bad. I mean, it does have a little bit up the top, the wood part, but maybe a mix and match between trying to make things look different. The only issue is going to be these, but... I wish there was more choices when it comes to these. Wait. I don't know, maybe I'll put these walls in instead. I mean... I went with the barber walls for a reason, but maybe we'll just put those in instead. I mean, because the barber ones aren't going to fit in very well. The thing is, I can't have, like, a different size. When it comes to these walls, I only have one size, which is a bit stupid. I'm like, I want to put a door in, but, like... There you go. Thing is, there is no mild size part. I'd have to have like one extra piece of size for it to work. I can't do much about that. There's not enough variation in this game. Everything is either a half wall or a full length wall on average. They can't like match it up with the end. If I want to, I have to go over the edge. That's the problem. Why can't I connect? Wait, okay. Why can't I connect these? This is clearly supposed to connect. Why won't you do that? What? You can connect? Why can't? Why are you playing up for? Just connect in 2 seconds ago. We can start from here. I need to try to get the starting point. Okay. Still won't click that direction. Why do you want to go straight instead of anything else? It's gotta bend it. This is such an irritate. The game does not give you any. What's the point of the creation club content if it's like full-size walls? There's not a half-size wall or a pillar-sized piece of wood. Everything you want to build is obviously always going to be over the top. It's hard to build anything on the corner or like on the edge of something. Why do you want to go that direction out of all the directions? Come on. It's not some way for me to get a... No, move. Well, some way for me to get a good starting point. Why are you... Why is it obsessed with... Doesn't it ever want to go to the side? I don't really want to take the whole thing over. If I move these out, can I build? Oh, that's a non-foundation. Why is there a non-foundation one? I thought these were all foundations. What the frick? it's not this. Where is it? Oh, I've lost the menu again. Wood, item, wood, floors. Okay. This might be the case. That's not. Why doesn't it want to go? It's like it's impossible to try to connect. This can't be right. With bricks. I've got to go to the brick section. Oh, it's not in this section. Where is it? Where do those wooden walls come from? Not in concrete. Do they? It's got to be in the wood section. It has to be. Why does it not want to like connect? Any sense why I won't connect? It's always too large because we can't seem to start it off in a good position. Why? It does not want to connect onto these parts at all. Has like any sense? It's like it's not allowed to connect to certain parts. It's no sense at all to me. It's like, sorry, you can't connect these going left or right. And you thought, what? In fact, to build a large oblong wire. Come on. The fact that this will work but nothing else will work makes no sense. Always one square along. I wanted to start at a better point. And maybe if we pulled back the foundation and then went, wait. Move the foundation and then... Okay, went here and then put the foundation back in. I can't do it because the foundation... Oh, come on. Should be able to put the foundation in at the very there you go. It's weird though, sometimes you got to flip it around and it'll work perfectly. It's like, what? Again, it will not want to go sideways. It does not want to connect any of it going side. Only wants to go backwards. Why? It's like I've got to start sideways. That's... I don't really see that working out. This way. Here you go. That should be right. Okay, that's perfect. That's gonna work. I just want to put a door here, obviously. Okay. Okay. And these should line up. Good. Okay, finally. Get that right where I start from. It's not gonna work. Thing is, it's not going to line up very well on certain points. I don't know. I'm surprised it lines up perfectly. That's what's confusing me, because usually these walls don't line up perfectly. Okay, it looks a bit better. Can't do too much with it overall. Atrium. The only thing I've got to get on with is, well, I guess this one to get on with. We've got the building to build there. Once we've kind of done that, then I want to try to go through decorating some of the rooms. Okay. I need to make sure I save it. I don't have any issues. No. Why am I having problems? All I'm doing is building stuff. This is why I always need to watch my bloody game every 2 seconds. There's a save though. How can there be a save if it's not working? Fucking save is playing up. I didn't do it. All I've done is build stuff. How can the game be playing up? This is what I mean. I can't even play this half time. This is why I need to save like every 10 minutes to make sure I don't lose stuff. I guess I haven't done a lot. I could probably chuck this back together pretty quickly. I can't seem to go back on my game. Let me save. I haven't done it. The game keeps having issues. This is the problem. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not even doing anything. Like, I haven't touched the Creation Club piece of well, I guess we got stuff, but nothing to do with the game. You're joking me. I can't even... Okay, I need to look at this. I need to look at what I've got. Brick, walls, schools. What we'll do is change those to... I can't touch a single autosave. I can't touch a single one of my saves. I have to go back. Oh my god. This is why... I can't even go back. Why? Oh my god. I can't even touch an old save. It should be fine. Why? Because it's attached to the same account? Is that it? Doesn't make any sense. You're saying I can't go back to a save. If I go back to the main menu, my game is going to freeze. This is why I don't like to half-time stream, because I know for a fact, right now with the issues I'm having, if I touch a single thing... Oh, the mods menu. What is going on? If I touch anything, my entire game is going to just bust out. No, it's not even working. Oh my god. I'm going to have to turn it off and go back in. I need to, like, not mess up my game.